Snowy in some spots, slushy in others today. Rain here, rain there. Tonight, temperatures expected to drop eventually and literally by a couple of degrees, Jeff Ray, and that is what is going to make it dangerous for so many by overnight and into the morning hours.
Yeah, you can see that snow, that blue swinging in from the west. That's what's headed into the Metroplex. This is the snow we've had so far, and there will be more. All these locations are going to get more before the night is done. But like, look at Bowie with 6 inches of snow in Black Bonham. But DFW, 1.6 inches of sleet and snow, still the first measurable snow in almost a year at the DFW airport. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've had to deal with winter weather, but we have it in full bore right now. You have that mix still going on. And yes, there are areas where it's raining. If you need to make that last minute errand and it's raining in your neighborhood, go do it real quick, because that rain is washing away the slush, or most of it. You get a chance to move around, but eventually that wet road is going to freeze over, because this is what's coming in right here. It runs all from Gainesville, Sherman area, all the way down across Parker County. It's over Wise and Decatur right now, and that is just snow, and that's going to be swinging into the Metroplex as we cross the overnight out, well, late evening and through the overnight. This is what comes in, and we were watching Jason McLaughlin's shot earlier, and I was showing you that snow that was on the ground. That happened in about an hour and a half. So when we transition to snow, things are going to get bad pretty fast, because that means everything now is below freezing. Everything starts to stick. So it only gets worse as we go through the overnight hours. There'll be some brief, pretty intense snow. And then as we get past 3 in the morning, it starts to taper off. We go to some flurries as we get into the morning hours, and maybe the clouds break apart just a little bit as we get towards the end of the day, and the roads will improve. We'll get above freezing, but this evening, you know, this rain and the slush that's around overnight becomes the heavy snow. It's tomorrow morning I am most concerned about. It's tomorrow morning when all this stuff on the road, the slush, the snow, freezes over. And McKenny, I tell you, that is the temperatures that are going to be the problem.
Yeah, we're fortunate that we haven't seen much in the way of icing throughout the day today, not much in the way of freezing rain, but unfortunately for everybody, temperatures dip back close to and below freezing into tomorrow morning. So we're not going to get much colder than where we're sitting now, but we're sitting close to freezing now. It only takes a couple of degrees. That's going to lead to a mess on the roadways as you head out tomorrow. If you can avoid heading out on the roads tomorrow morning, I would. We will start to see some melting though. There's your day planner for your Friday. We're in the mid-30s by 9 o'clock. Then as we head toward the afternoon time frame, we top out in the upper 30s. That will lead to some melting tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon, those roads start to clear up with temperatures topping out in the upper 30s across the Metroplex, mid to upper 30s along the Red River, and then down to the south, we're looking at highs in the low 40s there. So melting Friday afternoon, and then some refreeze. Once again, any leftover moisture, and there will still be some leftover moisture, because tomorrow we'll see mainly cloudy skies. More sunshine going into Saturday, but Saturday morning, we start off with temperatures in the low 20s. That's the passage of a cold front. So a really chilly start to Saturday morning with some additional refreeze there. Expect slick conditions on the roadways once again. By Saturday afternoon, we head back to the middle 40s with that unfiltered sunshine. Sunshine's going to help that melting out a whole lot. And of course, temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above that freezing mark. That helps too. Going into Sunday, some isolated slick spots on the roadways there. Any leftover moisture will once again ice over, with temperatures dipping back close to freezing Sunday morning. But each morning gets a little bit better. Sunday afternoon, we head back to the upper 40s there, and then the rest of the 7-day forecast makes some good improvements. So we've got to get through the rest of this evening, and then tomorrow through Saturday morning. From that point on, things are pretty easy going. We'll be looking at temps in the upper 40s for both Monday, Tuesday. By Wednesday, we're in the mid 50s, and then Thursday, quite the change. We'll be looking at highs right close to 60.
Something to look forward to, McKenna. Thank you. Coming up, the